Hi everyone. I was just recently paging through the most recent copy of Self-Reliance Illustrated, and I found in here an article on making a semi-pyramidal shelter with a tarp, written by Matthias Bart. This is the May-June 2011 issue, and so I wanted to come out and I wanted to give this a try. When you start this one, I'm using a 10 by 10 Aware tarp, and the very first thing that you want to do is stake down the middle rear loop. Then once you do that, I'm going to take this other back loop and I'm going to bring it underneath here, bring it forward, and then just, because I'm probably going to have to adjust it a little bit later, I'm just going to drive this in here. Take all my things with me. And then I'm going to go over here and do the same thing and bring this corner up. You can see that I'm staking this down here. Just temporarily. I may have to adjust them a little bit later. So then the next thing I want to do is take these loops that are halfway towards the back, and I'm going to stake these down. I'm going to give myself a tight line here, but I'm going to bring this in slightly. Put that there temporarily, just in case I have to adjust it again. Go over here, same thing, nice tight seam here, put this through the loop, nice tight here, and put it in enough to hold it. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is take my walking stick, which is about 5 feet tall, and I'm going to pull up the front of this shelter. What I do here is essentially bring the tab into this, and then I'm going to do a figure 8, and then I'm going to stake this out here. Now if you notice, I'm using two different knots here. The one knot that I'm using is a taut line hitch, which allows me to adjust how tight this rope is set. And then anywhere that I'm attaching to the tarp, you can see right here, this is a bowline. So I've got a taut line here so I can adjust, and a bowline here. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to stake this out here. One of the nice things about that taut line hitch is I can tighten it as much or as little as I want to get a good set. And the same thing over here. Stake this out. Get a nice set here. Tighten this up like that. Now, if you take a look, I brought these two pieces in the back. I adjust them slightly so that they overlap each other. And if it's a little bit stormy out and I want to close this front end down a little bit, all I need to do is bring this one side in a little bit, run the stake through it here, and then what I can do is just stake it down like this, and that'll close down the tarp. And essentially what you see I've got is a shelter that's plenty big for 2 people, and matter of fact, I'm going to show that to you by having my cameraman come in. I want to introduce everyone to my son Luke, Luke does most of the camera work for me. This is his first time in front of the camera, but I wanted to show you there's lots of room underneath this tarp. It's a 10 by 10 aware with a couple of pieces of paracord and about 5 or 6 stakes. You make a real nice quick shelter. And so, as always, I want to thank you for watching my videos. I really hope you learned something today. And Luke, what's the last thing that we always say in our videos?
Hey, take your kids camping.
Have a great day, folks. Thanks for watching.